is going to be running, in my opinion, and anything I will do from now on, I have to have a machine learning running in the back to support in the decision making. Then after this, we create editors. Now, if I come here with our glasses, I go, this is what? A window, Microsoft Word. This is an editor. What do we do with that editor? We literally blah, 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 blah. Are you with me? We edit, document, save, and all that. So if we have such a concept, why didn't we create editor for the DevOps? So let's say right now as a infrastructure engineer, we do what? We create tons of documents. So why did you create an editor that would create these documents? So basically, the document will be created as we go through here. This editor, this is a prototype, folks. This is a prototype. This is a dummy prototype. This is not running software. This is just, I created in Visual JavaScript to make it presentable. So we go through this editor, and that editor, what it does, it cross-reference all this document that I create. If I do a boo-boo someplace, it will pick it up. If I go beyond the limit, who cares? So this editor for me as an infrastructure engineer to create the server. And I can actually do what automate that too. Let's go back to here. So I go through all this, tabs to build the document. Then I push a button, that button create me the server that I want to. How the server is created or how the infrastructure is created is nothing but Unix and Linux script as well as C code that we need to. So this is automated. This I can automate that as an infrastructure engineer. How about if, let's say, we have your personnel, which is take care of their own business, they have their own software, they need to, let's say, create a new group, and they want to create a whole new environment for them to run independently from their environment, so they might use the same software or new software. So we have this what we call turnkey editor. Let me make it a little smaller. I need glasses. What am I? So this is the editor. What do you need? You need Linux, you need whatever Tomcat, you need whatever you need. You can actually click on it. What am I got lost. Okay, here it is. So as let's say development or let's say the personnel, they can create their own environment without contact the infrastructure engineer. And what they do is they push a button and the system is up for testing. So they test it, they like it, they move it to production. So what I'm saying is we automated the communication that would take 3 months at least between the personnel and the infrastructure engineer. We created them an editor to run with it. They can create that. Not only that, part of the editor is training. If you don't understand, we have a training to figure out how we can run this. Not only that, not only that, you can create as many as you want to, and you delete it if you want to. One click, you create it, one do. Also, it comes with a default. In other words, if the personnel have application B, application C, application D to run, it would when it comes up, you will have all this application already set up in part of the device. So going back to what am I saying? I'm saying is, how can we make infrastructure intelligent and automated, and how can we make these editors for the world to use, or the rest of the department or the rest of the companies to use without the need for the infrastructure. Probably this is going to put more pressure on infrastructure to create intelligent system and maintain all this editor and what other system is running. So let's go back to DevOps again. Okay, we need to make it bigger. Oh no, that's perfect. So now we talk about the editor. Also, you need human. You need manual monitoring. Without manual monitoring, you do that. We also need reusable components. In order for us to be able to use things over, and we create templates, and that templates is used in regenerating new software or regenerating new system. We also need what else we need? Let me read here. We also need drivers, reusable component, reuse monitoring, and also we use reverse engineering to figure out. We need to use reverse engineering for any updates or anything coming to be able to handle viruses, and as well as cyber attacks or something. Anyway, for me to talk, I'll talk forever. But the role of the infrastructure or the DevOps is pretty much carry the whole load on their shoulder, carry the system on their shoulder by providing an automated, intelligent interface with them, so that every department, can run. If you remember when I was talking, I don't know if here. Remember when we were talking about virtualization? As I said, using virtualization, the infrastructure can help any development team to do what? You have what we call outsourced testing. What do you do? This infrastructure team with the turnkey editor that I showed you, that the personnel can have and the development can have, run with it. So the same thing, they can create a virtual testing, and they give the IP address to the outsource to test it for them. So the infrastructure have made the life of the development easy. They don't need to go back and check with the infrastructure and anything. They have their own editor. They create their editor and server, and what they do, they create virtual server for the world, for outsourcing of their testing. So this is how powerful virtual DevOps is. Okay. So DevOps, of course, every system needs a backup. Also, every system needs a rollback. Every system you create and the editor you're creating, you should be able to add to this the ability to roll back, the ability to back up, the ability to have a batch. Also, the system should be evaluated, and we should learn from previous lesson as well as train. So we should have training, we should have evaluation, and we should have listen to learn. I don't know how. If I were to talk about DevOps, I'll probably take a lot more than what I just mentioned here. But all I'm saying is this: DevOps is pretty much what everything sits on. Anything out there, DevOps should be taken care of, and it should be providing the interfaces or the services as intelligent and as virtual. I'm going to end it up here because, as I said, I'll talk forever. So now we need to use technology.